I was once asked the question, if you were to describe yourself in one word, what would that word be? And I remember struggling to give an answer to that question because it had never occurred to me. It never crossed my mind that somebody would one day ask me that question. And quite frankly, I had never asked myself that question. So I gave a lousy answer, but when I went home, I thought about it, and I thought it was an interesting question and important at that, because think about it. When you have a word that describes you, it means that you know your values, you know what you stand for, and you know what you want other people to see in you. So I gave it much thought, and I came up with an answer. Actually, before I give you my answer, I would encourage you right now to think about a word that would describe you. And if you don't have that word yet, then you have some homework to do, which means you have to think about what you stand for and think about a word that would define you. So my answer, having thought about it, spent some time on this question, was that the word is reliable. Why did I pick that? One of my pet peeves is that I hate people who are unreliable. When we make a plan, you and I expect you to stick to that plan. If you're not sticking to that plan, it means you're unreliable. You're letting me down. You know, when you plan something with other people, it means those people are dropping anything else that's on their list to make sure that that plan happens. But if you decide to turn them down, it means you will have wasted all their effort. They were putting in so much effort, looking forward to that plan to coming to fruition, and now you're turning them down. You are being unreliable. So I hate people who are unreliable. And because I hate people who are unreliable, I don't want to be unreliable to my fellow human beings. I think it was Jesus Christ who said that, do unto others what you would like them to do unto you. Now, I don't like to be unreliable for my own selfish reasons. Why? Because I wouldn't want other people to be unreliable to me. So I try as much as I can to commit to the plan on hand, to make sure that I do the things that I tell people that I'm going to do, to make sure that I see those plans that I have set out come to fruition with other people. Because turning people down, letting people down, and being unreliable is such a pain. You know, it's such a pain. It disturbs everything. So that is the one word that defines me. Now, what does that say about my values? Well, it says that I am the type of person you can rely on. I am the type of person you can count on for other things to happen. So you know for sure that when you set up something with me, that thing is going to happen. Excuses can be entertained here and there, but don't make excuses your theme. You know, every once in a while, life happens, but people are not going to believe you if every time you have that excuse of saying, oh, I had an emergency, or I had this coming up, so I couldn't make it. That is not going to be excusable in the long run. So try as much as you can to be a reliable person. And if you are one such a person, I can guarantee you, people will want to do deals with you. People will want to involve you in certain plans because they know that when they involve you, things are going to happen. So let me know in the comments what your word is. What is that one word that defines you? You know, it doesn't have to be two. Actually, I refuse for you to say that there is no one word that defines you and that it's only two words. Try to single it out to a word, because when you do that, you narrow it down. You cut out on the noise. That is the whole point. It's a tough exercise. Remember, I told you at the beginning of the video that I had trouble trying to find a word that could define me when I was asked that question. But having given the question a lot of thought and a lot of self-introspection, trying to figure out what is it that defines me, what is it that I hate. Here's a trick. If it is quite difficult for you to figure out that one word, just think about the things that you hate in other people. What are the attributes that piss you off in other people? By looking at those attributes, that is a good window to see what sorts of things you would like to see in certain people and therefore in yourself. Because if there are certain attributes that you admire in other people, it means that you want those attributes for yourself. And if there are certain attributes that piss you off in other people, it means that you despise those attributes in yourself. So you can do the negation theory, where you think about something that you hate in another person and then try to think about a positive thing that negates that, to make sure that you have that one attribute. So let me know in the comments. I know it's quite a weird kind of a piece of advice, but trust me, once you figure out what that one word is, it is going to open up a new light in your life, and you will see yourself in a whole new light. It is very helpful to figure out who you are. You know, Aristotle said that, I think it was Aristotle, yeah. He said that, self-knowledge is the most important thing. So if you're not aware of who you are, it's going to be hard for you to navigate through the life of this world. You have to understand who you are. And the best way to understand who you are is to think deeply about this question. Try to introspect a little bit, and you figure out that one word. And that one word will pave a whole new light on how you define yourself. And let other people know about that word. Don't just keep it to yourself. Let other people know. Let me know about that one word. Because at the end of the day, we want people to know who we are, so that they should know how to treat us. Imagine how badly you would be treated if people didn't understand you. So the worst that could happen to you in this world is that people misunderstand you. It is very, very bad to be misunderstood. You want to be understood. And the best way to be understood is to understand who you are first. Then let other people know who you are. And this is an exercise on self-discovery. So bring it on. I am looking forward to seeing those words in the comments. Also, if you can explain why you think that word defines you, I would appreciate that. I've just told you why reliable defines me. I hate people who are unreliable, and I try as much as I can to be reliable to other people, because as Jesus Christ said, do unto others what you would like them to do unto you. So I am doing what I would like other people to do unto me. By being reliable, I am selfishly telling them that this is the type of attribute that I like in people I associate with. And that, my friend, is how you let other people know the type of person you are. So spread the word about who you are if you want people to treat you in the same manner of respect that you expect to be treated with. If people don't know who you are, they are not going to give you the respect that you deserve, and you're going to complain your whole life thinking nobody understands you. Goodbye. Before I say goodbye though, you know what to do. Please subscribe, and I promise to produce more videos like this. Goodbye.